I would like to introduce another device that we are integrating into the Life Health ecosystem. It's called the MedWand, and we have a hopefully an exclusive relationship with this company, certainly in the developing world markets. And it's a very robust device, as I'm going to show you, but it looks like a mouse, and it's a really simple product, kind of to be able to use. So now I'm going to go and share my screen. Within the Life Health app itself, right, we're going to be able to now go and start up the MedWand. And as we start up the MedWand, I'm going to show you some of the features. So it's got the ability to go and take your temperature. So start the thermometer. I'm going to go and take my temperature. Takes 10 seconds. Hopefully I'm at 97.2, right? So I'm reasonably well. I'm going to take my pulsometer. So I'm going to start the pulsometer. Now I happen to have a little bit of bronchitis right now, so my SPO levels are a little bit low. Right? So let's look at I'm at 95, just borderline. Let's just let it play for a little bit. Hopefully my pulse rate will go down a little. So here we go. I'm going to stop it now. So I'm going to stop the pulsometer. Now we're going to use this device as a stethoscope. So, so there are three modes for the stethoscope. You've got listen to the heart, listen to the lungs, and listen to the abdomen. So I'm going to start with the heart sound. So you've got high level sensitivity, record. I'm not sure why it's not recording now. Maybe just because I'm doing a demo. But you do the stop recording, and then you can do the same thing for the start the recording for the lung sounds. So you've got the lung sounds. I'll stop the recording here, and then you'll be able to go ahead and do the recordings for the abdominal sounds. And again, for some reason, the stethoscope has decided just to let me down and not show why it's working. It's probably some sort of a permissions that I just didn't do right. So we're going to stop the recording, and we're going to now switch this off. And now we're going to go and switch into the camera mode. So within the camera mode, there are many features. I'm going to start off by doing something that would be, so you put in, I don't know if the camera can see this device, so we're going to go and we're going to do it from a dermatological perspective. I'm going to go and take a photo. So as you see the device, it's got 25 millimeters. I'm going to take a photo of let's say my hand. Imagine that I've got a cut or something on my hand, or some sort of a abrasion, or whether it's a rash or something like that. So I'm going to go and take a photo of my hand. So now there's a record of my hand, right? And this, of course, can be any part of the body, anywhere. Right, let's assume also that we wanted to go and take a picture, for example, of my eye. Let's say I've got an eye infection. So I'm going to go and take a picture of my eye, but I'm actually I'd like the camera to be a little bit brighter. So now I've got a picture. I can review the picture. Here's a picture of my eye. If I don't like it, I can delete it. But I'm not going to delete it. I'm going to keep this picture. Here's a picture of my eye. So now we're going to close this. And now we're going to put the camera into otoscope mode. So with the otoscope, I'm going to put the little devices on the top. So this way now I can go. Well, let's say I'm going to go in and take a picture of my inner ear. All right. So it's I don't know how clean it is, but let's say I want to be able to go ahead and do not an automatic focus, so I can focus it myself. Right. Because there's something specific I want to look at, take the photo. Now I'll take a picture of my ear, take a picture of the nose, my throat. There's also a tongue depressor, so you'll be able to take a picture of your tonsils. So it's a very, very comprehensive system. So now let's go and just see some of the other features. This is with this one device itself, right? When let's just go and switch this off. So now when we go, we're also going to be able to connect blood pressure devices, that Bluetooth that we'll be able to go and take, weight scale, we can add a weight scale, but otherwise we can go and put in, kind of just the weight, that put in 204 pounds. And now we can go to, you can put in the glucometer again, you can put in, your 65, or you can go or you'll have the machine that will be doing the glucometer counting. You can connect a spirometer, do respiratory, you put in your height, you can put in the pain level that a person is now complaining about. At this particular time, you got an ECG, which is actually on the machine, but it's not quite connected yet to this device. And now you can go and look at a summary where you can see all the information, right? You'll be able to see my height, my weight, the pain levels. You'll be able to go and listen to the heart, the lung, the abdominal, see a picture, a picture of my eye, a picture of my ear, or whatever it was that we took. And now there's a permanent record, and we are going to be, over the next week or so, we're going to be fully integrating this directly into the Lifehealth wallet. So we're now going to be able to have one of these sections so that the patient will be able to see our complete history of their own information going back, whether it's say wound management, or whether it's their heart, or whether it's their ear infection. And the doctors are going to be able to have proper records. But it also means that if you're coming back with a problem a week later, a month later, 2 years later, you'll be able to go now and look at a complete history. So I hope you see the value of this. This is a product that can be used by the patients in their home. It can be used by home health workers, and it can be used by doctors in remote locations, or it can be used by a doctor when a patient's making a visit, even though they may have an otoscope and a stethoscope. But by being able to use this to be able to have a recording of it, it's going to make patient care, kind of fundamentally and exponentially better. Next phase of our development is going to be with being able to isolate the particular incident. Let's say it's an ear infection. We'll be able to isolate, was there a diagnosis done that day? Was there a prescription that was given? And then we're going to be able to start tracking that prescription. Did it work? Did it not work? We'll be able to start eventually learning all the different diagnoses that were done with different pictures of the ear, different pictures of the eye, different pictures of, we'll be able to use all of this for wound management, and we'll be developing a lot of artificial intelligence on the back of this. So exciting things to come. Thank you.